Hello guys, welcome to today's session. It's the 6th of February 2024 and it's a beautiful Tuesday from this side of the continent. Trust you guys are doing well. We are back again to see how we can take advantage of some of the setup presented to us by the market. Right. Okay. Alright, so this is a setup I did in the morning. Looking forward to see gold drop. Okay, let me just take you guys through the school of thoughts on this particular setup. Basically, it is still dancing anyway, which of course I'm just going to wipe it out. But let me show you guys. So basically, looking at this swing, after pulling my Febraury, the market has done 50% retracement, and we did see a confirmation of a potential sell bias with this bearish candle. These are the 30 minutes time frame. So followed by rejection on that 50% fib level, which of course coincided with a retest of this broken structure. So it was kind of a confirmation that, oh, there is strong potential because everything was pointing to the downside. So then of course after the rejection I jumped in here, but of course I was cautious of this neckline, which of course I had to exit when I saw this rejection right there. So just had to scratch out of that trade. So that's basically what the thought process was on this particular trade. I expected to see a bounce off on this particular zone, but price of course has not done that so far. So that being overruled, what is the projection? What am I looking forward to? Because now it's New York, guys. New York, new setup, new perspective. All right, so regardless of what price is doing currently, this rejection or this zone can't be neglected. So I'm still looking forward to see what price would do at this level. So now the only reason I'm a bit double bias on gold right now is because yesterday we made mention of this zone, though I expected it to dip further to this level before a correction, which it did not. It just broke a little bit below the zone and pushed to retest. So with this volume, because we had a first push, we had a retest before the second push to create a new high in the immediate term. Now there is a new high right here, so it kind of looks like price is creating some bullish structure. Okay, so with this in mind, I'm seeing this to be a range. I'm seeing this entire area to be a range. So basically there is a likelihood that we might see or we will experience a breakout, considering price action from this zone. So if I step up to the 1 hour time frame, this is how it looks like. So you can see the 1 hour has come back to tap liquidity, and if it end up closing this way in a couple of 4 minutes, trust me guys, we are gonna have price shoot up. So with that being said, I will be potentially looking for buys on gold in this New York session. On the 1 hour time frame, previously we could see what price did, bounce off. So at least I'm expecting to see price hit this level. So that is the overall exit from this bullish momentum we had previously. Price push, we saw some correction, then a final terminating at this level before a strong drop, right, to create this rejection. So I want to see the possibility of price targeting this level, 2037 price level. That is on goal. So with this breakout, it's likely to be a strong breakout if it takes place, because all things being equal on the hourly time frame, it kind of looks like we're going to see bulls coming into the market in this session. So potentially we should be looking at something of this sort. We are just some couple of minutes away, so it should be about a 47 pips range, overall target of 96. So basically we can be looking forward to exit first piece right here. So let's just see. So this is basically the roadmap on this particular trade. So looking out for bulls in a couple of 30 minutes. Bulls, first TP would be this level, all things being equal. So let's just see how it closes. Now jumping to US30. US30 also had the same perspective earlier, which of course I was able to grab something from this neckline. That was an early London session. So I thought I would be seeing a break below here for further test. So on that note, it is yet to happen. So I'm just gonna sit tight, look out for a better setup, because currently we have seen a retest of this broken structure. Price is currently retesting that broken structure. We saw previously sales coming in. So basically there might be a potential of price coming down to test this level. So for us to ascertain that, we have to at least see a break of this candle's low. So for the meantime, the best chances would be a possible buy on gold. It looks more positive than looking out for opportunities on US30 at the moment. So I'm gonna be keeping eye on gold. This is how the 30 minutes looks like, and it is about to close in the next couple of seconds. So we might see a little bit of correction, then price take up. So ultimately I'm looking out for bulls on gold. So that is what I'm eyeing for, a breakout. So new 30 minutes candle is up, new hour candle is up. So this is basically how the hourly candle looks like. So it left the rejection to the downside. So it means that it is rejecting the lows, and there's a high probability of price pushing bullish. But let's see how it goes. So back to US30, while keeping track of gold. US30, I must say, currently I'm not just seeing a clear direction on US30 at the moment, so I'm just gonna relax and see what the future holds for me on US30. See, the 1 hour time frame kind of looks bullish because from what I'm seeing here, so basically this is where we expected price. If it breaks, we should see a further drop to this zone, which price even did more into the next level, and we saw a correction and retest. Now just below 38,300 level, we saw price dipped, rejected. Okay, now why this rejection is a bit significant to me is this level right here. You can see on the hourly time frame, that is where we had a rejection previously, before the bulls keep taking lead of the market, right? So now price has rejected same price level. So basically this is like an equal loss. So we have like a morning star here on the hourly time frame. So with this, the 1 hour time frame gives a bullish vibe. So the 1 hour time frames looks bullish. I'm just a little bit concerned about this area, which is our immediate resistance. So that is just the point for which I am a little bit concerned about this area here. But on the 1 hour time frame, everything kind of points bullish. So we might see a possible test of this level. So what I'm just going to be waiting for is to see some confirmation, then I will be considering going in for buys on US30. So with this equal low, the rejection, the morning star on the hourly time frame, there's hope for the buys. But don't forget guys, we are already locked up in gold. So risking 47 pips, and we are potentially going for 96 pips ultimately. But of course, we will be managing our position. Of course, it's always best to manage your position if at least you have 1:1, or depending on the momentum, you can decide to write to your TP. The choice is all yours. All that matters is that at the end of the day, you secure something. That is what is important. You secure something. That is very, very important, guys. just noticed that my mic has been off and nobody even commented. Nobody commented that their mic, guy, we are not hearing you. Whoa, that's crazy, man. So it means I've been talking to myself. Wow. So that means apparently I had secured position on this. Man, it's sad, bro. It's sad. All right, so gold, I'm expecting price to hit this level, but of course this is a key level that one needs to watch out for, right? So basically when price got into this supply right here, I secured my position. So I secured part of my position. So I asked, if you are in this trade, secure something or break even because of price action around this area. You can see series of rejection. One, so we have one here, two, three, four, then we have the zone right here, that imbalance right there. Okay, so that is why when price got to this point, when we saw about 33 pips, I had to secure 50% of my position. And it's quite unfortunate that all what I was saying was to the thin aim, man. So that's basically it. So we are still hopeful. I have a little position running, still looking forward for this level to get triggered. Then of course US30, I'm looking forward for buy, but all I said is that I want to see how this candle closes. So it just closed, so it closed bullish. So at this point, this is 115. So let's check it out again. So this is how the 30 minutes looked like. So coming back to the 15 minutes, remember we wanted to look out for a good entry. So at this point, because I've already secured some profit on go, I can conveniently look out for an entry here on US30. So there are there are basically like three options for stop loss if the trade gets ready for us to gets right for us to join. So basically the low of this rejection candle is 1. You might want to use the level, which means you might reduce your stop loss to about 51 pips, or you want to use the overall, which is about 88 pips. So that's like going for at least about 1:1. So meaning that you'll be risking 88 pips going for 108 pips if you pick your entry right about now, right? So that is how it is. So right now on the 30 minutes time frame, you can see we are still looking bullish. We had a rejection here on the level 33,300. So I will really appreciate if this candle comes back a little bit down to give me a better entry so that it can reduce my risk. I really appreciate that, but of course the best I can do is reduce my risk and just still jump into the trade. Right, we still have about 13 minutes to go for this 15 minutes candle to close. Then we'll be jumping straight into the open. Right, you can see all things being equal is already cracking. So we maintain our initial stop loss, which is 767 pips, man. So let's come here to see what's popping. Not looking too healthy. Excuse me. So this is it. This is the reason I made mention that it is wise to secure position, either partials at worst break even because of previous price action. You know, trading is an art, so you must be dynamic. You don't need anybody to tell that, Charlie, this is money, that you have to be dynamic about it. It's money, guys. Money. This is USD, bro. So you see what happened in gold? So that is why it's always advisable. Go with the first flow. Go with the first flow. So always go with the first flow. Because right now, imagine I didn't secure when it got to 33 pips at this point. I would be damn mad with myself right now. Because having looked at price action to the left, seeing all this, and there was an initial momentum for price to push all the way into that target zone, and I didn't secure, man, I'll be mad. So that is why I asked you guys to do what, secure or break even. Just take partials, man. So in as much I'm still looking forward for buys, we're gonna be looking out for another setup. If there's gonna be a setup to confirm more bulls, why not? We're gonna jump in again. For now, this trade is done because we had secured some stuff. So now basically, you see, this is why it's always very important to wait for candle close. If you are a day trader and you want to be successful, try as much as you can to always wait for the candle to close. I know a couple of times you're going to miss out of a trade. I think last week we waited for a candle close and it closed massively bullish. We ended up missing the trade and it was very, very painful because when it broke, it never returned. It even went all the way towards our profit, even smashed it through. But unfortunately, because we were waiting for candle close, we couldn't. The setup didn't close as expected. Closed way above our entry, and we couldn't join. Sometimes you have that experience. But most of the time, you will ascertain that waiting for your setup is the best decision you will ever make as a day trader. So you have about 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. So a couple of 4 minutes to go. I didn't really see some news that would probably mean much to us, so that is why I've not really. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow, um, so this week is like we are just gonna be seeing a lot of technicals, just left at the mercy of technicals, guys. Are we gonna get some volume in the next 2 minutes? All right, so a minute, some few seconds to go for the new 30-minute candle. So let's see if we're gonna get some volume to push price. New candle is out. Guys, today we are in the tortoise market. Wow. What a market session. So guys, the way candle just closed, man, not seeing volume, it is still very awkward. It's still looking very awkward, man. So but if you take a critical look at this, there is a possibility that volume should come in, considering what happened yesterday. So we're still hopeful. Yeah, still hopeful, but I'm not too certain to go in for a buy yet, man. I'm not comfortable with the volume at the moment. So let me see what will happen in the next 13 minutes. So let me still give myself time, 1:45 p.m. Let's see if I will have a better setup confirming the buys. For now, directional, still looking for buys, but not comfortable with the current volume, so still sitting on my hands. I want to see volume, then I can just jump into the trade, man. I'm not ready to just whine with this trade. Not ready. So it's like gold is trying to give that vibe. So let's see. So this particular behavior is not strange. Look at what happened previously. We had a drop to this point, then it ended up closing bullish. So there's always a behavior within this area to scare people. So now today, as at when we expected volume to push higher, we only see a 33 pips push. Price broke out, broke out the immediate structure high. But one thing for sure happened, it did not close above. So this sends kind of a signal that, man, you are on your own, bro. So that being established, it might be that we are in a shitty market. Yeah. So that is why it was very, very necessary to do what? Secure. I don't think I have any swing trader on my channel at the moment, because we are day traders, bro. You must always learn to secure profit. So look at where price got to. Exactly. Look at that. So tell me one reason I shouldn't have secured profit here. Zero, man. So I'm still hopeful for the buys anyway. If I have this current candle confirm bull, man, we still gonna jump in this time around. At least we have a rejection here to bank on. That would be a possible stop loss I'll be looking out for. That will happen until that will only take effect not until I have a confirmation with the current candle closing bullish. We are still struggling here, guys. Look at that. Please, if this is your first time of joining me, kindly smash the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. If you enjoy the content, please share with a friend, and let's all form a big community. I'm here to see how I can help one or two trader get better in his or her crafts. And I also appreciate if we engage in the chat session. Let me get to know you guys. Still very proactive. Not really having something tangible from this end. Still expecting to see change in figures. Still expecting to see change in figures. So let's see, like I said, 145. So in the next about 9 minutes, 8 minutes, some few seconds, we will see. We'll see. Looks like it's gonna be a long day. So let's just see how this 15 minutes candle closes. It might be a decider factor for us. Gold is just still struggling here. So let's see if it breaks its own high, then there's a probability that we might keep pushing higher. So just few seconds to the close of the candle, you can see volume is beginning to pick up. So let's see. Gold is equally doing something nice. Yes, new candle. New candle. Look at how the candle closed. It rejected the highs. It closed as a doji. So you see, with this kind of candle, there's a probability that if it breaks the high, then we might continue bullish. So this is US30, still in the bullish still looking for the bullish buyers, man. So even on gold, still looking for bulls. Still looking for bulls on gold, man. So I'm gonna stay on the 30 minutes on gold. If gold closes bullish, then I'm gonna re-engage. So US30 is still very bullish. The only problem I have with US30 at the moment is I'm not encouraged with the volume I'm seeing on US30. I'm not encouraged, especially considering the risk. 67.5, almost, that is, let's just say 68 pips on US30 with this kind of volume. I'm not too encouraged, so that is why I'm not in this trade. I'm not in this trade. So, but of course I know there are some people already in this trade, so I'm just keeping track for you. For me, I'm not comfortable with the volume, even though I expect price to push higher. So I'm still giving myself some time to see if I see the needed or the expected volume, this likely what happened yesterday when the fundamental didn't really align. I told you guys what likely would happen, and the rest is history. So I want to see some signal from this side. Then of course I'll be comfortable to jump in for the buys. Yes, so gold is back. So now I wanted to see gold break the high of the body of this candle. So basically the open of this previous candle. That's what I wanted to see. So you see, as it has done that, trust me guys, if we see a little bit correction, I would advise you can jump in, because personally that is what I'm gonna be also waiting for. So at this point can be looking at for 33 pips risks. No, sorry. So let's see it retraces to this point. Let's see if we get a retracement to that level, then it would be a go for me. It would be a go for me. So that would be like 40 pips, man. I think I have to start doing London streams, London session, so that I can fill you guys with my early catches like this. So basically we have about 9 minutes for this candle to close. So it retraced to our entry, and guys, I'm in that trade with a very tight stop loss. Let's see if we can get some more push. So we'll still be looking out for our first TP here. Let's see if this time around we can get it. So US30 is still pushing. Like I said, I'm not in this trade. Not comfortable with the volume. So here I am. I think today I'm just a bit relaxed with gold. And apparently this is my last trade. However the outcome may be. This is so we're back to entry. So 3 minutes or 7 minutes to 1 p.m. So let's see. Let's just sit tight, hang on, and see what's gonna happen. All right, guys, so the new hour candle is up, so I'm still in gold, so I'm still expecting price to at least hit this level, but I'm still observing. US30 is also not at its best at the moment. I see you, bro. Legend FX. Grand rising to you too, Mark Lister, bro. Still looking forward to see what gold will do. If we can get more from gold, that will be awesome, man. So gold, we are still pushing. Not too much of volume here, guys. Just sitting in 16 pips. Just 16 pips, bro. So if you are in US30, man, you're still good to go. Then basically what I can advise is at this point, having seen about 30 pips, it's best for you to adjust your SL maybe to about 46 pips. So currently price is testing previous resistance, which is this level right here. I think gold is also trying its best. It's trying to target the previous high. So let's see. About 18 pips. So it's like today we are just gonna be scalping gold, man. First trade we got 33 pips. Partial position, scratch out the remaining with about 16 pips. This is second trade on gold. Let's see if we can get another 33 pips, and trust me guys, that is where I'll be wrapping up. Like I said, however this particular trade turns out, this is my last trade for the day. So still watching it, hoping to see a better return. So it's very important to understand candlesticks and to be able to read them and know what each and every one of them entails depending on where it's formed. So like I said, after the formation of this doji, that if we see a break of its high, then there's a probability of price pushing higher. And you can see the last 15 minutes candle closed bullish right above it. So the new 15 minutes candle came down to grab liquidity, leaving a little weak, and there is potential that it will likely push. It might be one of those trades you're going to stay in it for a bit or a while, but there is a greater chance that it should push bullish, man. All things being equal. Maglista, you said you're in 30 pips. Are you in 30 pips profit on gold? If you're in 30 pips, it means you got in right here. Okay, you're in US30 buy. That's good, bro. That's good. Still expecting to see it push. Still expecting to see it push. Just that I'm not comfortable with the volume currently. But if you were here right from the onset, I broke down the reason for the buys. And trust me, it has potential. So we just have to be patient and see how everything turns out. TP at 38,440. So just around this area right there. So if I were you, I think this would be a better, a safer exit, because this forms the basis of the second supply. This candle form the base of the second supply. So there might be a possibility that price could push and we start seeing dance around this area. For me, I always like to play safe when it comes to my exits, because money secured is far satisfying than floating profit. So all things being equal, if volume kicks in and we have a straight push, then this might be a very good exit, which means you are in between, you are somewhere around this area. But you can as well look at the open of this bullish candle for your exit. That is also equally a good exit point. But of course, man, you understand the reason for which you chose that TP, so you can as well stuck to it. Just sharing with you my view and my opinion. It shouldn't overshadow yours, bro. Wow, just 11 pips, man. Not looking too good. I think I'm just gonna scratch my position here. Let me just scratch out of. Let me see. Can get that 10 pips again. I'm gonna scratch out, bro. Yeah, man. Yes, I've just scratched out of that gold trade, man. So whatever gold wants to do, let it do. I'm out. At least it has been able to give me 43 pips today during this live stream, and that is good for me. So for my US30 buddies, we still hopeful for the bulls. The only challenge here is that you might be staying a little bit longer in the trade. Currently price is at this resistance level, so that is why we are seeing a little bit of a reaction, which of course with the right volume we might see a straight push. Yeah, so of course I understood anytime markets behave like this pre-London or pre-New York, it's always a little bit tough. It's always a little bit tough, man. So imagine from the projected entry, just 37 pips. That's not too good for US30. So let's see. No, let's look at this. Gonna be wrapping up soon. Let's see if I can give you guys more clue as to why you should hold your US30 buy. Fundamentally speaking, no clue, bro. There is clue though, but no solid clue, fundamentally speaking, or with this data right before me. So we are just riding technicals today. So if you are not sound technically, man, you wouldn't have been able to jump into today's trade. Of course, I know sometimes gold might not really have fundamental, but it has the capability of just giving us some good push, maybe a couple of 30-40 pips, which of course you can just increase your risk and gain more as against US30, which sometimes will present you with a high risk or a high stop loss for a high reward, which sometimes you have to babysit the trade. All right, guys, I think I will be drawing the curtains here. All right, Marlisa said gold has been more risky than normal for me. May I know why you say so? Why is gold more risky than normal for you? Why do you think so? Let's interact before I sign off. Why do you think gold has been more risky than normal for you? Any reason for that? Your entry 38323. 38. So let me use 38323. Excuse me. Okay, saying that gold is not having clean range. Yeah. All right. So basically, that was a good entry. So that means as that now you would be sitting in about 50 pips. So trust me, depending on your risks, 50 pips is good enough. Personally, I looking at my daily targets and my weekly targets, any day I have 50 pips, I have hit my target for the day. Right. So many a times I might have opportunity for like 80 pips, 100 pips. Maybe the setup looks too clean and I want to be greedy. Sometimes US30 I can catch as much as maybe 200 pips. Then few times between 250 to 300 pips. You understand? So that kind of augment for the days that I fall short in my trading. Maybe the days I close the day with a loss. So whatever I made previously, I had already covered up for the day's loss. You understand? So, but depending, so you say you are trading 0.02, 0.02. Now, 0.02 depending on the broker. 0.02 varies depending on the broker rather, because one of the broker I trade, 0.01, if I have 10 pips, 0.01, that is about $100 for me. While one of the broker, another of my broker, 0.01, 10 pips means 10 cents. Now with the funded accounts I just got, I shared with you guys earlier that there's this program I'm testing out. Their 0.01 is, I think it should be $5 or so. Yeah, because theirs is division by 2. So basically, let me look at the standard I use. I use one lot. So one lot, if I go for 400 pips, it means I've made $500. So basically, you can deduce that, you understand. But I also have another broker that one lot is a clean $1,000 for 100 pips, you understand. So it varies. So you say you are using Square Market. So what is it like on Square Market? I'm not using Square Market. I use other brokers, not Square Market. What is the expected profit with your target, your current target? What is the expected profit? Because looking at your entry, so let's say, so that's 65. So that means it's on the high side, because looking at this to your entry, say I think 440. So if you are looking at this, so we are looking about 118 pips, and you are looking at 65. So that means with 0.01, we divide it, so means that 0.01, you are going to make like about $30, $32 from your current deduction. So it varies with the broker, just like I said. So that's what's always advisable, to understand your broker, and then you work with that. When you understand your broker, then of course you would be informed on the lot size to use, because probably if I'm running a 20k account and I'm using 0.02, man, it's gonna take ages, bro. It's gonna take ages. Because it's not all the time you might be lucky to have about 100 pips target trade, because sometimes maybe price gets to a resistance like this and you want to scratch out, because if price stays at a resistance for a long period of time, it therefore means that what price is gonna do, it's either gonna dance with your trade before a breakout, or it's gonna dance with your trade before it drops. So if the second happen, then that's not good, that's bad business. But if the first happen, at least it was worth the wait, right? So that's basically it. So trading is an art, it's not science, it's not an exact situation. Science is exact, but art is dynamic, it's flexible. You can bring in your own dynamism to make sure you arrive at the same target or the same goal, and that's the beauty of it. Okay, so let's work together to see. So opening is coming up in the next 7 minutes, so to say. So let's see if we will get some volume in your favor. So it's steadily pushing, steadily pushing, steady push, steady push. Wow. This is crazy. So a couple of 4 minutes, okay, 5 minutes to go. Let's see. This goal is still holding on. It's one of those. Whoa. Goal is getting nuts, man. Goal is getting nuts. Let's see how we can push the channel to at least 500 subs so that we can get to do our next giveaway. I think we did a giveaway at, I think, 150, which I did give out a 10k probe account. But this time around, I'm not going to give a probe account. I think I'll be giving out cash. So let's push. Or maybe I will give a probe account. Then when we get to 1k, then I will give cash. Still thinking about it. It's been a slow day with so much of patience required. So much of patience required. So much. Okay, Maglista, you have closed. I guess the resistance is really shaking. Yeah, it's a good thing though. If you run out of patience and you realize that you can no longer hold, it's best to close. Just like what I did on gold, it didn't give the expected volume. I scratched out of the trade, man. You scratch out, have some good balance, you come back to fight another day, man. At least one thing is always something you should always try to protect, and that is your psychology. When trades become very exhausting, you need to do what? Scratch out to be able to keep your psychology in check. Because, man, if after such a long trade you end up losing that particular trade, you mess up your psychology, bro. Because anything that makes you to re-engage again after a loss, there's a possibility that you get into more loss and more loss and more loss, and it doesn't really help. So see what happened? The open came, and the first thing it could do is just to look to the downside. See gold. So today is just one of those days that if you don't act fast, you might get spoon-fed by the market. Because trust me, if you were still in this trade, the moment price dropped, it would have been as if someone just performed a surgery on your heart, and your heart would have left your body, and maybe you end up closing with a little profits, and probably maybe it spikes up and you get to just hit on yourself, or maybe it keeps dropping and the whole story changes. So you see, that is why I always advise as a day trader, learn how to act swift, act on time, because the market mostly wouldn't give you time. Look at excuse me. So look at what gold did. So I think with what is happening at the moment, and since personally I've already closed for the day, I think it is quite in order to draw the curtain right here for today. God willing, we'll catch up again tomorrow, same time, 12:45 GMT. That is New York Open. I remain your host, Mr. Wex. Please don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel. Enjoy your day too, buddy. Bye.